Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. The Russians are using hypersonic missiles again. I haven't heard about them using the hypersonic missiles in some time. They used Calibre and other ones, but it seems like this was a special target that was probably longer distance, and it needed to be delivered, if you know what I mean, and required them, so it couldn't be intercepted by maybe Ukrainian defense systems. So this article comes from the New Voice of Ukraine, and it's from August 8, 2022, which is today. Russian hypersonic missiles strike targets in Vinnytsia Oblast. So missiles, more than one. It says here that most often Kinzhal missiles are launched by MiG-31 fighter jets, but they can also be deployed from two 22 M3 Tupelo, I think, and two 160 bombers, obviously slower. It's, I'm quoting, it's cutting edge missile type in the Russian arsenal, the Ukrainian military message said. And I'm quoting again, they entered service in Russia in 2018 and only several dozen have ever been made. The warhead carries 500 kilograms of explosives. The missile's top speed exceeds 12,000 kilometers per hour. 12,000 is about what? I would say 9,000 miles per hour. That's fast, gotta say that, right? And the Kinzhal extremely high speed put in beyond the reach of Ukraine's current air defense systems, according to the message. I think the Russians stated that there is no defense against this. Not only the Ukrainians don't have it, but I don't think anybody else has them. And remember, the one director of the hypersonic missiles program in Russia was arrested a few days ago. I made a video on that and was charged with espionage. So and with treason. And it's kind of like coincidental that I'm not making any connections here, but it makes you wonder how this guy in charge with this much information. I think he was one of the guys who was getting the information and putting it together, so he had all the sources were coming to him. And then, as I said, I don't want to make a connection, but I will. I can't. I can't be a tard and not try to make a connection between the USA and the USA successes, late successes. About what, 2 weeks ago, they succeeded in using hypersonic missiles after so many attempts, and now we find out that this guy is in trouble, among others. So could be a link over there. We're gonna find out about this later. I'm not saying that the US cannot do it, but it's kind of like coincidental. And it says here that Russia has been very economical with deploying these missiles, using them only a handful of times during the war, attempting to strike exceptionally valuable targets. So, okay, what was the target of this beautiful hypersonic missile that struck Vinnytsia Oblast? Was it a HIMARS or HIMARS launching system that you don't want to say anything about, or what? As of now, that's all they give us. The information that these guys, use those missiles, but important targets. I knew it should be something that should not be intercepted. That's why probably it was obviously employed. I have many other examples when the Ukrainians claim that the Russians, struck with 8 missiles, and out of 8 the Ukrainian defense missile system just destroyed 7, and one just, I don't know, fell somewhere on a cow or something. But this is it. I don't know how many these guys still have in their arsenal, but they're using them, and the Ukrainians can't do anything about it. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.